Welcome back, guys, to the small recast of the Showmatch DuckloadRA aka WhiteRA against mtwDimaga, brought to you by sc2vision. It's 3-0 at this moment, so Dimaga could have a quick 4-0 win against his opponent. Both players know each other very well. They are very mannered and I think good friends. I'm not entirely sure, of course, but yeah, it would be pretty harsh to kill off WhiteRA 4-0. 100 bucks are on the line, so DuckloadRA of course is still focusing. He wants to take this series back, but now he needs to win 4 games in a row, which seems a little bit impossible. But of course we hopefully see a very good match. Both players getting more probes and drones. We are on Metalopolis and it is a short air positioning, so we can see a macro game. There's so many bases to take, and yeah, the gold mineral expansions of course are guarantees for cool fights in the middle of the map. On the other hand, DuckloadRA could forget his opponent, or maybe play some Void Rays. WhiteRA likes to play Void Rays, we know that. Dimaga is throwing down his spawning pool again at 14 and no extractor so far. So this is the same build order as in game 2 and in game 3. No extractor and maybe in fast hatchery. So WhiteRA sees what's going on. Maybe he is reading his opponent right now. He is throwing down another pylon. His assimilator. Stealing again 5 minerals. Uh-oh. And waiting for the drone to throw down an expansion. Yeah, there are 300 minerals at Dimaga. 450 down to 200. He started to build his queen, and oh, there's a pylon going down, preventing this expansion there. Mean thing. So this is a huge problem for the Zerg player. When you play your spawning pool and then want to expand, your expansion will be delayed by a pylon, by 2 probes, and so on. But yeah, Dimaga got his first Zerglings out to kill off this pylon. Delayed by only 30 seconds, this hatchery is. Huh? And now it's going down. But the cybernetics core is already finished. Warp gate upgrade in development. Well, maybe it's 2 chrono boosts on that. It still could be a 4 gate. No, he's chrono boosting his Nexus again. Let's see what he does. This Overlord pulls back to not be killed off. The first Stalker is in development, while Dimaga still is on tier 1, of course, getting the second queen. No, he just built his extractor, no metabolic boost so far. So let's have a look at the production tab. DuckloadRA has some trouble here guarding his main entrance because the Zerglings eating this gateway. But the first Stalker can do a lot of damage. Very nice. Only 2 Zerglings survived. Maybe he will kill off another one. Yep, only 1 Zergling survived. So wasted. Very wasted. This gateway got no hull damage, so it can regain its shield energy. And the first zealot is moving out, and the Stalker follows him. So of course, no metabolic boost, as I mentioned before. These 2 units can do tons of damage. Second assimilator already taken, and we see 2 additional gateways. So probably this is again a 3-gate expand. And he wants to take this queen. Oh my god, this zealot is chasing the queen. The Stalker wants to kill off, but the queen has 30 HP left. Now more Zerglings streaming into this fight. This zealot will die because it's a little bit too slow, but the Stalker is fast enough to run away. The queen survived that fight, very important stuff. Still 3 queens to be safe against a fast Void Ray, because of course Dimaga does not exactly know what's going on in the base of WhiteRA. He only knows that he throws down an expansion right now. This is the scanning information he just gets, but for that moment he only knew that there are 2 assimilators. So, well, Void Rays would be reasonable, especially in this positioning. but Dimaga is pulling back. He knows, okay, my opponent is expanding right now, so probably I should drone up. Let's have a look at the production tab again. No, Dimaga thinks in different ways than I do right now. He's throwing down a Baneling Nest. Interesting stuff. Still no evolution chamber to get 1-0 upgrades or something like that. He loves to do that. We saw that in the last games. Another gateway to guard the entrance. Still no forge, so 4 gateways right now. And we see the Nexus will be finished pretty soon. The Baneling Nest as well. A small creep spread by the additional queen. 4 queens right now to be absolutely safe against WhiteRAs. And there's another gateway going down. So he's at 5 gates right now. 12 Zerglings gonna be made. Still no 1-0 upgrade. And on the other hand, no forge. Centrifugal hooks in development. So tier 2 tech at the expansion finished. I did mention that he started a tier 2 tech. Yeah, so let's have a look at the drone count. 37 against 34. Interesting. So WhiteRA probably wants to stay defensive to guard his expansion there, but he's moving out. Oh, this is a weird thing. I'm not entirely sure if this is the right idea, especially at that moment when you are 3-0 behind, to stay aggressive. Dimaga wants to run by in the main base of WhiteRA. WhiteRA is pulling back his probes. Look at this warp in! Nice one! Zealot is guarding all these probes. The probes pulled back. On the other hand, at the front, WhiteRA is attacking Dimaga, who has some banelings there, which are useless against the Stalkers, but of course they can do tons of damage against these. Oh, nice force fields! Sentries are alive to do some more damage. 2 Zealots doing their job, blocking off and doing damage against Zerglings. More Zerglings streaming in. Zerglings at the back door are killed off. And still some Zealots are struggling. Dimaga is a little bit high on minerals. There is no main hatchery, so he's low on larvae. Maybe this is the reason why he is falling apart in this fight. Think about, well, let's say 16 or 32 additional Zerglings right now. Well, he should have thrown down his additional layer. So let's keep in mind he has so many overmins right now. More Stalkers stream in. Dimaga has a lot of trouble there. Getting more Banelings rolling into this place. The Banelings kill off these Zealots pretty fast, but again, against Stalkers, so useless. Dimaga is losing so many probes, and maybe he's losing his lair in this moment. Some queens moving to the fight, and he is expanding another time at this position. Some more Zealots streaming in to guard off these Stalkers. Only 2 queens left. Oh my god. Still so many over minerals. Still no in-base hatchery. This should be it. Dimaga has no units left. Some Zerglings there. But this is something like nothing. 63 supply for WhiteRA against 30 supply of Dimaga. And this was a really close one. And finally WhiteRA got his first point.